Hey team, I posted a couple quizzes over the weekend. I'm gonna try to remember, they've come down now. I'm gonna try to remember exactly what they were. But the first question I think I asked, they were all true or false. First question I asked was aerobic training can decrease strength and power, I believe was the first question. Um, that's the one that most people got wrong. The way that I've been learning about it and reading about it is that um, when you do aerobic training, solely aerobic training for extended periods of time, it can take away or it definitely doesn't help improve strength and power. So, what that would look like in an athlete is, let's say someone goes from fairly strong, fairly powerful, and they want to become a marathon runner. And they only work on long distance running for years. Their power and speed is going to go down. So let's say their 100-meter sprint time and their vertical jump is going to decrease from extended periods of aerobic training. Um, it's very, very common for a current marathon runner or someone who's only ever done marathon running to have a very, very poor vertical. So that's kind of how that's tying in together. The second question was aerobic training can increase. Nope. It was anaerobic training can increase aerobic capacity. True or false? And the answer to that one is true. Um, so when you do short bursts of super intense activity of that 1 to 2, maybe up to 3 minutes, you are still kind of training in that anaerobic phase, and then you get a little bit of a break, and then you can go again even harder. So that is getting your heart rate up for more than just 10 to 20 seconds. So it's a little bit more of an extended period of time that your heart rate is up, and you get to recover in between with bouts of work rest. So then your intensity is able to stay a lot higher than if you were to do steady state aerobic activity. So there's been a lot of things, studies actually proving that you get a lot more out of shorter total time with anaerobic training than you do with long distance aerobic training. So it's going to help improve your aerobic capacity, even though you're not staying at a steady state the entire time because you can work at a higher intensity. The third one was what? Anaerobic training can increase power and speed. That one is true. So it helps you increase your aerobic capacity without hurting your power and speed, or it can even help improve those things. So, um, from what I've just talked about here, those three questions, it's pretty clear that the higher intensity exercises is going to be most beneficial to getting you the fittest overall person that you can be. So that's kind of where a lot of the CrossFit style workouts come into play. They're usually a little bit shorter. The vast majority of them are going to be um, no longer than 20 minutes. So you're going to be able to go for fairly intense for a fairly short period of time. The power output's going to be pretty high, and you're going to just get fitter overall. Sure, we of course do some longer ones that are more than 20 minutes, half hour, like when we get into our 5K runs and stuff like that. We do those every once in a while, but you'll see a lot more shorter ones, a lot more partner ones. So those partner ones are ones where that's kind of more of your anaerobic style because you are able to stay a little bit more in a more intense zone of training. So hope those answer any questions you might have had about those. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments or message me directly and we can chat. Have a good day, everybody.